Please be seated. President, Pro-President, Past President, Deans of Faculty, faculty members, distinguished guests, and most importantly, our new graduates, you're all very welcome to RCSI to the conferring ceremony this morning. The conferring ceremonies will be for the faculties of Radiology, Dentistry, Nursing and Midwifery, and Sports and Exercise Medicine. Before declaring open the conferring ceremonies, may I first introduce the platform party. At the centre of the stage is Professor John Hyland, President of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. To the back of the stage, starting from your right, is Professor Michael Keane, Pro-President of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland, Mr. Martin Cunningham, Academic Operations Manager, RCSI, Dr. Pádraig Sheeran, Dean of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine of RCPI and RCSI, Ms. Mary Jacob, Dean of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery at RCSI, Dr. John Walsh, Dean of the Faculty of Dentistry at RCSI, Dr. Max Ryan, Dean of the Faculty of Radiology at RCSI, Dr. Adrian McGoldrick, Treasurer of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine, Professor Mary Carney, Dean Emeritus of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery at RCSI, Dr. Edward Cotter, Honorary Secretary of the Faculty of Dentistry at RCSI, and Dr. Anthony Ryan, Honorary Secretary of the Faculty of Radiology of RCSI, and my name is Cathal Kelly, CEO of RCSI. I would now like to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Radiologists, Dr. Max Ryan, and the Honorary Secretary, Dr. Anthony Ryan, to introduce the candidates for the Fellowship of the Faculty of Radiologists.
Will the candidates for the Fellowship of the Faculty of Radiologists please rise and recite the declaration listed on page 11 of your booklet in unison as follows. I, your name, if you can remember it, do hereby solemnly and sincerely declare and promise Thank you. I now invite the Dean to admit the new Fellows.
By virtue of my office of Dean, in the presence of the President, I admit you Fellows of the Faculty of Radiologists of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
Now I will call each of you in turn to come forward to receive your scroll from the Dean. Sinead Culleton. Terence Patrick Joseph Farrell. Nicola Marie Hughes. Emer Ann Joyce. Richard Kavanagh. Gareth Kiernan. David Patrick Mitchell. Heather Kate Moriarty Leonard. Timothy Murray. Patrick Navin. Ciara Margaret O'Brien. Shengfei Luke Un. Anna Elizabeth Smith. Emma Rose Stanley. John Patrick Walsh. David Patrick Woodlock. And in radiation oncology, Astrid Christina Bilfalk Kelly. Victoria Sarah Brennan. Maeve Keys. Shivra O'Sullivan. And radiation oncology ad eundem, Moya Cunningham. And that concludes the Faculty of Radiologists.
For the Faculty of Dentistry, I now invite the Dean of the Faculty of Dentistry, Dr. John Walsh, and the Honorary Secretary, Dr. Edward Cotter, to introduce the candidates for the Fellowship of the Faculty of Dentistry, including ad eundem, for memberships of the Faculty of Dentistry, and the Faculty of Dentistry Diploma in Primary Care Dentistry.
I will now introduce the candidates for Fellowship of the Faculty of Dentistry, including ad eundem. Will the candidates please rise and recite the declaration? I, state your name, do hereby solemnly and sincerely declare, you can say it with me, and sincerely declare and promise I now invite the Dean to admit the new Fellows.
By virtue of my office of Dean and the presence of the President, I admit you Fellows of the Faculty of Dentistry of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
I will now call each of you in turn to come forward to receive your scroll from the Dean. Pediatric Dentistry, Rona Leith. Ad Eundum, Grace Kelly. Eleanor O'Sullivan. I will now introduce the candidates for membership of the Faculty of Dentistry. As you've already recited the oath, please step forward. I now invite the Dean to admit the new members.
By virtue of my office of Dean, in the presence of the President, I admit you members of the Faculty of Dentistry of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
Now I will call each of you in turn to come forward to receive your scroll from the Dean. Amir Abd El Rahman. Davina Graham. Rafida Haitham. Catherine McLister. Paul McPartland. Tomas Ryan. I will now introduce the candidate for Diploma of Primary Care Dentistry of the Faculty of Dentistry. I will call the candidate to come forward to receive your scroll from the Dean. John Barry. That concludes the Faculty of Dentistry. Thank you.
For awards of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery of RCSI, it gives me pleasure to call on Ms. Mary Jacob, Dean of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery, and Professor Mary Carney, Dean Emeritus, to introduce the candidates for the Fellowship of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery, RCSI, including Ad Eundum.
I will now introduce the candidates for Fellowship of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery in the RCSI, including Ad Eundum. Will the candidates please rise and recite the declaration listed on page 11 of your booklet in unison as follows. I do hereby solemnly and sincerely declare and promise that I will observe and be obedient to the statutes, bylaws and ordinances of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, and that I will, to the utmost of my power, endeavour to promote the reputation, honour and dignity of the said college. I now invite the Dean to admit the new Fellows.
By virtue of my office of Dean, in the presence of the President, I admit you Fellows of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
Now I will call each of you in turn to come forward to receive your scroll from the Dean. Suzanne Crowley. Martin Dignan, Linda Gibbons, Mary Godfrey, Fiona Jacob, Louise Kavanagh McBride, Maria Keating, Susan Kent, Kieran Lanigan, Harvey MacDonald, Kevin McKenna, Joanne O'Brien, Philippa Ryan Witherow, Marcel Steenkist, Sheila Sugru. And Fellowship Adiundum, Diane D. Alfonso, Peter John Carter, Lisbeth Fragerstrom, Sinead Hannafin, Josephine Hegarty, Agnes Higgins, Abby Hyde, Brendan McCormack, Martin McNamara, Alessandro Stivano,
for the awards of the Fellowship of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine. The Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine is a joint faculty of RCSI and RCPI, and I'm delighted to welcome Professor Michael Keane, Pro-President of RCPI, to the conferring table. I now call on Dr. Pádraig Sheeran, Dean of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine, and the Treasurer, Dr. Adrian McGoldrick, to introduce the candidates for the Fellowship of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine of RCPI and RCSI.
I will now introduce the candidates for Fellowship of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine. Will the candidates please rise and recite the declaration? I, and please state your name, do solemnly and sincerely declare and promise that I will observe and be obedient to the statutes, bylaws and ordinances of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland and the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland, and that I will, to the utmost of my power, endeavour to promote the reputation, honour and dignity of the said colleges. I now invite the Dean to admit the new Fellows.
By virtue of my office of Dean, in the presence of the President of the RCSI and the Pro-President of the RCPI, I admit you Fellows of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland and the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland.
I will now call the candidates to come forward to receive your scroll from the Dean. By election, Michael Maloney. Brian O'Doherty. Ronan Collins. Joseph Costello. Dermot Gowan. Robert Kelly. Rory McNichol. Kevin Moran. Loretta Nolan. Christopher Richard Walker. And that concludes the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine.
Congratulations to all our new members, fellows and diplomats. It now gives me great pleasure to invite the President of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, Professor John Hyland, to address the Convocation.
Members of Council and past President Professor Patrick Brough, CEO Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland Professor Cathal Kelly, Pro-President of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland, Deans, Faculties of Radiologists, Dean of Dentistry, Deans of Nursing and Midwifery, and Dean of Sports and Exercise Medicine, academic staff, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure as President to welcome you all to RCSI this morning, including those conferred in absentia. We've just conferred 26 fellowships of Faculty of Radiology, including radiodiagnosis, radiation oncology, and adeundum. 14 fellowships of Faculty of Dentistry, including oral surgery with oral medicine, orthodontics, pediatric dentistry, prosthodontics, and adeundum. 1 faculty diploma of primary care dentistry, 26 fellowships of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery, including adeundum, and 21 fellowships of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine, including by-election and adeundum. So congratulations to you all on reaching this exciting step in your careers. Some of you will progress to further qualifications in your chosen specialties. Others will continue to practice in their already chosen fields, knowing that you've gained extra learning and knowledge which you can apply immediately in the interests of your patients. Irrespective, however, of what stage you are in your careers, this is indeed a major achievement. Postgraduate qualifications require focus, time management, dedication, and real commitment. It's indeed a tribute to you to have been successful in your quest for further professional qualification while still working. We also welcome most warmly your families and friends who have supported you to this stage and are here to share in celebrating your achievements. For some of you, today's qualification is an important milestone in your training. For others, the parchment which you've just received is an acknowledgement that you've now completed a formal and comprehensive training programme and a rigorous testing process, and you are now poised and ready for practice as a specialist in your chosen discipline, or perhaps you now wish to travel abroad for further specialty training. Either way, I wish you well. We regard the interests of our patients of paramount importance, and to this end we continue engagement with the Minister for Health, the Department of Health and the Health Service Executive. Only with engagement can we succeed in our mission with these bodies. We unashamedly feel that as professionals we have the knowledge, we have the expertise and we have the experience to have a central role, not alone in the delivery of healthcare, but also in its functioning and organisation. We in RCSI, and indeed our sister colleges and training bodies in the UK, will do everything to ensure the nature and quality of consultant posts and that the healthcare environment in which you work will remain appropriate to your expertise and to your hard work, and to ensure that you can function as a fully trained professional. Much has been said and written about the challenges of our clinical workplaces and the continued crisis in consultant recruitment to our health services. We continuously point out that long-term locum consultants will not serve the health system well. The hospital groups or networks must be empowered to appoint centrally and plan delivery of service in a coherent way. Politicians must not interfere in areas out with their expertise just for the sake of perceived personal political gain. So it remains for me to congratulate you all on your great achievements, continue to enjoy your professional lives, continue to treat your patients with courtesy, and also be mindful of your own health. Thank you.
Thank you, President. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the formal proceedings for this morning. It gives me pleasure to invite our new fellows, members and diplomates and your guests to join us for a reception in the College Hall. And if I could please ask you all to be upstanding for the outward procession.